Yo, we're live, homie. What up?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm sorry. We have to go through our open enrollment for our health benefits,
Do we
and
have to do it if we're just going to keep what we had?
like you got to go through and like just hit save or like save and continue. Like we're all good here. But
Okay.
I'm glad they gave me the reminder because I didn't realize I didn't have vision. I never selected vision because before my retina was detached back in November, I had perfect 2015 vision. I had no need for glasses or anything. And so
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I don't do vision because my vision is perfect. And then Layla needs glasses, but she's on her dad's. And then Joey his vision's perfect.
yeah, when I close my eye right now, I know that it says Madden and Riley up top right up here, but I can't read it. And I know that it says Honey's Air and Solar right there,
Honey's
but
Air and
I can't read
Solar.
it because my eye is messed up. This eye, I see Honey's Air and Solar, mornings with Madden and Riley. I can't read it. So,
Today is National Chocolate Day. So get your vision.
yeah, $2 a month. Why did I do that?
You still go to Modesto Eye Center? I love them.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Ash is the best. I love that guy.
My sister Bridget in there, and she loved them too. And
Yeah.
she was super excited because my sister's bougie, and they have all those designer shades.
Yeah, that place is great. So,
anyway.
anyway.
Chocolate Day. What's your favorite chocolate?
It's National Chocolate at Work Day.
Oh, okay. Did you bring me some?
No, but I did find 2 fake Twizzlers that I got for you.
I have some Lindors.
How old are those?
3 years old.
How old?
At least 3 years old.
I was eating them all the way up until lockdown, knowing that they were that old. That's why there's only a few left in there.
You were passing them out yesterday too.
Before lockdown happened, like once or twice a week, I'd go in there and grab one. And I kept wondering, will she ever notice that the mountain of Lindor truffles is depleting? At some point, she's gonna have to be like, "Who's eating these? They're ancient." It was me.
No, okay, not to bash on it, and I'm sure they don't care because they're a big, huge brand, but I'm not into the Lindors.
Not your thing?
No, like the weird different textures. They're just like the Cadbury egg. Ew, ew. Stop.
I love the Cadbury egg.
No.
It's so good.
All that slime in the middle, like snotty slime. It's like
I'm sorry.
Egg.
Perhaps you eat the Cadbury egg wrong. I only eat the Cadbury egg whites. So I guess I'm a little more keto or healthy with it than you are.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's keto. All right, so National Chocolate at Work Day, National Pronoun Day, she, her, he, him, they, them. I put that on the board for us back here for those who don't know. What else is going on today?
We have to talk about this on the radio, but you and I talked when we talked about we got here at work today. I talked to a guy yesterday who told me I could tell this story. And he had no problem with it because I think it's hilarious.
Bob, I feel like, okay, do we still have enough time to get back on the radio and talk about it? Because I feel like we should do it at like a more trafficked hour because I think it was hilarious enough. Or we could do it today at this hour and then tomorrow again at 6 a.m. How about that?
Well, I was thinking maybe on the stream and then on the radio too, but
okay, tell everybody about this dude you met.
I've known him for a while. His name's Mike Slay, right? Great guy. Best guy in the whole wide world. Love this guy.
You know my name and everything. You're hilarious.
Yeah, he's totally cool with it, right? So we were talking yesterday, we were playing disc golf, and he was he has got a lot of tattoos. Lifts his shirt, right? He had a big tattoo on his side. He goes, "Oh, you want to see my tattoo? Check this out, dude." And it was like a musical treble clef, right? And it was like made out of skulls. And it looked really, really cool. And I'm like, "Oh man, that's awesome." He goes, "Yeah, they messed it up." Do tell. So he says he got it. Him and his buddy, like when they designed it, the guy that did his tattoo, like he knows him, right? So they did the whole thing, had it all designed. And when they transferred it over, they didn't think about the fact that you transfer it over, it transfers backwards, right? And it's treble clef. So looking down, it looked right? So he talked to somebody who was a musician, and they saw it, and they go, "What's that?" And he goes, "It's a treble clef."
Know that. You think the tattoo artist would realize? Okay, but go ahead.
Well, I think the general understanding was I don't think anybody realized that a treble clef only goes one way.
Okay.
Like you can't put it backwards, you know? And so he's at this party, he's talking to somebody, and so what's that? He goes, it's treble clef. No, it's not. I'm a musician. He goes, yes, it is. No, it's backwards. It's not a treble clef. They get like sheet music, they hold it up, and it's all backwards. And so
he has a whole tattoo over his side.
it's like all right on the side, but it's backwards. And so he told me that yesterday. I'm like, dude, can I please tell that story on the air? And he goes, oh, absolutely. Go right ahead.
It's cute that you asked his permission.
So, well, like those are actual.
In a couple weeks.
What's that?
We're gonna get our tattoos in a couple weeks.
We are. I'm gonna firm that down this week. I asked permission out there because they're actually friends I want to keep. You know, it's like, hey, I want to be good here.
See, everybody knows what you say can and will be used against you in the power of radio. We were out one night, but me and a bunch of my girlfriends, and there was this new girl that, not a newer girl, she wasn't very well liked. Her attitude sucked. Anyways, we're in the middle of the night, and she says something, and she looks at me. She goes, "Don't talk about that on the radio." And my friends all, now she definitely going to. Now she definitely going to.
You know, it's like one extreme or the other. You get the ones that do something in front of you that's like, oh my God, how can I not talk about that on the radio? That's hilarious, right? And then you get somebody who like walking along and they trip on a crack and stumble forward a little bit and catch themselves like, whoa, hey, don't talk about that on the radio tomorrow. And be like, wasn't gonna, that's boring as heck. But glad you're okay.
Did you talk about me this morning? And then when it's bad stuff, they write me and ask me to shut up. No.
Although I did have to text this morning and say, hey, just so you know, that was meant as a joke, not to hurt your feelings. So.
Did she get our humor?
She did. We're good. Oh,
okay.
How are we not talking about this on the stream? I sat next to somebody yesterday who has never seen Step Brothers.
I can't believe it. So,
so we're
Catalina, and you quoted Catalina freaking wine mix because duh.
Yeah.
When given the opportunity, and she didn't know what you were talking about.
I said, yeah. So, okay. First of all, first cruise on the way. Super excited. Never done it, right? Part of it goes by Catalina. And as soon as the Catalina thing came up, I'm like, it's the freaking Catalina wine mixer, you know? Right at me, deadpan, in my face. I don't get the reference. And it took me a minute. Wait, are you serious? Dead serious. From somebody who says, I don't do stupid funny, but the whole house agrees on impractical jokers, which is like the definition of stupid funny.
Stupid funny, but she's dating Ian O'Reilly.
Oh, the guy who has a Jeff Goldblum shower curtain in his main bathroom. If you are a guest in my home,
at his house, you guys.
Right. If you're a guest, that's the first thing you see.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
So, and then last night, so like the TV thing came up, right? And I don't know how you guys do this or how you've done this, but you know, you're getting to know each other's new TV shows. And I said, what about Arrested Development? Like, yeah, let's do that. Let's try that. So a couple minutes go by, and then it was one of those where like, and I've done it too, where you can tell they're not all bought in on the show, right? So
yeah, my last one, I tried so hard with Schmitty's Creek.
Yeah.
And he hated it. He hated
just couldn't do it.
He hated Bad Moms. He hated literally everything I turned. What was the other one? Queen's Gambit. Like, we just could not sit through the same shows together. Yeah,
we didn't even get the show started because a couple minutes go by and I hear, you know, there's Peaky Blinders, and that's a show that I'm familiar with. You know, that way, like, I can just kind of go in and out of sleep, and it doesn't matter if I really pay attention, and then you could get caught up on Peaky Blinders.
Did you watch it? Were you honest and say you didn't really like it? Did you watch it?
Well, no, because I'd never seen it before, and I'd seen Arrested Development, so I thought, all right, let's go ahead and take this ride. And so we popped Peaky Blinders on, and like the first scene is a guy on a horse in like 1916, and everybody's afraid of him, but he's dressed in a suit, so obviously he's like a businessman, but he means business when he means business. and everybody's hiding from him. And he goes through the town and he stops this magical lady who has a red powder and goes in the horse's face. And now I guess the horse is like fast or something. But then when he's leaving, he yells out, "Everybody bet on," and he yells the name of the horse. And then as soon as he does that, everybody realizes that he's not there to hurt them. And they all come out from where they were hiding because the horse got the magical with the red powder. I don't really like it.
Sounds interesting.
But some people really like it.
It sounds so much better than making so much room for activities.
That's what I'm saying. So I got a text this morning that said, "I promise we'll watch Step Brothers on Thursday."
That's like my sister, dude. Trying to watch Tropic Thunder with my sister was the worst.
And Tropic Thunder is the best.
All right, you guys.
Your voice sounds like Fergie and Jesus.
What a funny movie. Oh, Will Ferrell. I've met Will Ferrell. Let me pick up these names that I've dropped.
Yeah.
And one of the funniest things when I used to have a Tinder was like, we'll get along if blank. I always put, if you laugh when Will Ferrell punches that baby in the campaign.
I punched a baby in the face. How come nobody's asking me how my hand is? I love that movie.
Your comment, Zeke. Yeah.
What's that?
How come nobody's asking me how my hand feels?
That's right. My favorite part in that movie was where in the beginning, where he kept telling everybody it was the backbone of America everywhere he went. And like it started out like the auto manufacturers are the backbone of America. And then they get to the county fair. Tilt-a-wheel workers are the backbone of America.
I bet your new girl won't get those references because she ain't seen it.
Because we don't do stupid funny unless it's impractical jokers. But that's stupid funny, but smart.
All right. Tomorrow morning, Ian Riley, being single. How's that?
Every time I bring it up on social media, it happens.
All right, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.